welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be solving biology section of SVNIRTAR CET 2024. Yes, you heard it right. I have the real question paper in my hand, as you can see here. So if you are preparing for BPT, BOT or BPO, then this video is going to be very much helpful for you. With each question you will be getting the correct explanation with the correct answer. So I hope you will see the video till end without skipping it. Now let's get started and boost your biology score. So the very first question is number 1. The formation of the new organisms without fertilization is called. Options are A. Internal fertilization, B. Parthenogenesis, C. Syngamy, and D. None of this. So you know that internal fertilization involves the fusion of the male and female gamete inside the female body. Second is the parthenogenesis, which means the formation of new organism from an unfertilized egg. That means no fertilization occurs here. Number C is syngamy, which refers to the fusion of the two gametes, that is fertilization. So the correct answer will be option number B, that is parthenogenesis. Second question is, if the female parent bears the bisexual flowers, removal of the anthers from the flower bud before the anther dehisces is called dash. Options are A. Bagging, B. Tagging, C. Emasculation, and D. Pollen pistil interaction. So as we know, bagging is the covering of flower to prevent the unwanted pollination. Second is the tagging, which means labeling of the flower for identification. Emasculation is the process of removing the anthers, that is the male part, from the bisexual flower before they release the pollen to prevent the self-pollination. Last is the option D, that is pollen pistil interaction, refers to the biological process between the pollen and pistil during the fertilization. So according to the question, the correct answer will be C, that is emasculation. Moving to the third question, that is, after spermiogenesis, sperm head embedded in the Sertoli cell and finally released from the seminiferous tubule by which process? Options are option number A, spermatogenesis, B. Spermiation, C. Differentiation, and D. Ovulation. So spermatogenesis refers to the process of the sperm formation. Second, spermiation is the process by which mature spermatozoa are released from the Sertoli cells into the lumen of the seminiferous tubules. Next is the differentiation, happens earlier during the spermatogenesis. And number D, ovulation, is the release of an egg from the ovary. So it's unrelated here. So the correct answer will be option number C, spermiation. Next, question number 4 is again from the reproduction chapter. So the number 4 is, in which phase of the menstrual cycle corpus luteum formed? Options are number A, menstrual phase, B, proliferative phase, C, ovulatory phase, and D, secretory phase. So as we know, corpus luteum formed from the ruptured follicle after the ovulation, which occurs during the ovulatory phase. Now secretory phase follows the ovulation and is when the corpus luteum is active and secretes the hormone, mainly progesterone, to prepare the uterus for possible implantation. Next is the menstrual phase, is when uterine lining shades. Next is the proliferative phase, which is rebuilding of the uterine lining before ovulation, and ovulatory phase is when the egg is released. So according to the question, the correct answer will be D, that is secretory phase. Next is the fifth question, which is from the genetics, that is, a single gene can exhibit multiple phenotypic expression is called. Option A, pleiotropy, B, polygenic inheritance, C, sexual dimorphism, and D is incomplete dominance. So as we know, pleiotropy occurs when a single gene influences multiple traits, and polygenic inheritance involves multiple genes contributing to the single trait. C is the sexual dimorphism, which refers to the difference in appearance between the male and the females of a species. And D, which is the incomplete dominance, is when the heterozygous phenotype is intermediate between the two homozygous phenotypes. So according to the question, correct answer will be A, pleiotropy. Moving to the next question, which is from the molecular basis of inheritance and topic transcription, that is, Which enzyme catalyzes the polymerization in only one direction, that is from 5' to 3', the strand that has polarity 3' to 5' in the transcription process? Options are A. DNA isomerase, B. DNA dependent RNA polymerase, C. RNA dependent DNA polymerase, and D. topoisomerase. So, during transcription, DNA dependent RNA polymerase synthesizes RNA by reading the template of the DNA strand, which runs from 3' to 5' and it adds the RNA nucleotide in 5' to 3' direction. Next is the RNA dependent DNA polymerase, which synthesizes the DNA from an RNA template not is involved in normal transcription. And DNA isomerase and topoisomerase are enzymes involved in the DNA topology, not in the RNA synthesis. So the correct answer will be option number B, that is DNA dependent RNA polymerase. Next, question number 7 is from the evolution chapter, that is Hardy-Weinberg principle states that option number A, allele frequency in a population are stable and is constant from generation to generation. Option number B is gene pool remains a constant. C is total genes and their alleles in a population remains a constant. And option number D is all of this. So as we know, all the points summarize the Hardy-Weinberg principle. So the correct option will be option number D, that is all of this. So number 8 question is from the human health and disease, that is filariasis is caused by number A. Wuchereria bancrofti, B. Wuchereria malai, C. Both A and B are correct, and D. None of this. So according to NCERT, the correct option will be A, that is Wuchereria bancrofti. Question number 9, which is from the biotechnology, that is the capacity to generate a whole plant from any cell or explant is called option A. biofortification, B. totipotency, C. mutual breeding, and D. none of this. So as we know, totipotency is the ability of a single cell to develop into a complete organism or whole plant. So the correct option will be C. totipotency. Question number 10 is again from molecular basis of inheritance, that is which enzyme cut the DNA in specific position within the DNA? Options are number A. restriction endonuclease, B. restriction exonuclease, C. DNA polymerase, and D. DNA dependent RNA polymerase. So option number A, which is restriction endonuclease, also known as restriction enzyme, cuts the DNA at the specific recognition site within the DNA strand. They are the precise molecular scissors used in the genetic engineering. Option number B, that is restriction exonuclease, cuts the DNA from the ends, not internally. C, that is the DNA polymerase, synthesizes the DNA. And D, which is DNA dependent RNA polymerase, synthesizes RNA from the DNA template. So according to the question, the correct answer will be option number A, that is restriction endonuclease. Number 11 question is, which among the following are symbiotic nitrogen fixing bacteria? Option number A, rhizobium, B, frankia, C, both rhizobium and frankia, and D is nitrococcus. So this topic is from symbiotic nitrogen fixation. So rhizobium is well-known symbiotic nitrogen fixing bacteria that forms the nodules on the roots of the leguminous plants, and frankia is also the symbiotic nitrogen fixer but is associated with the non-leguminous plants like alnus. So the correct answer will be option number C, both rhizobium and frankia. Question number 12 is from the biotechnology topic biopesticides, that is Bacillus thuringiensis produces protein that kills which of the following insects? Option number A, tobacco bird worm, B, armyworm, C, beetles, and D, all of this. So as we know, Bacillus thuringiensis, that is BT, produces a protein which is called crytoxin that is toxic to various insects larvae including tobacco birdworm, armyworm, and beetles. So the correct answer will be D, all of these. Question number 13 is from the photosynthesis chapter of plant physiology, that is Kranz anatomy is seen in option number A, C for plant, B. C3 plant, C. C2 plant, and D. All of the above. So we know Kranz anatomy is a specific leaf arrangement found in the C4 plants. It features a wreath-like arrangement of the bundle sheath cells around the vascular bundles, which is important for the C4 photosynthesis pathway. And C3 and C2 plants do not exhibit Kranz anatomy. So the correct answer will be option number A, that is C4 plants. Question number 14 is from the ecology chapter of species interaction part, that is the interaction in which one species is benefits and the other is neither harmed nor benefited is called option A amensalism, B mutualism, C predation, and D commensalism. So we know amensalism is minus and 0, that is one is harmed and the other is unaffected. B, that is mutualism, is plus plus, that is both the species are equally benefited. C is the predation, is when one species, that is the predator, benefits by killing and eating the other, that is the prey. Then D is the commensalism, which is a biological interaction where one species benefits, that is plus, and the other is neither helped or harmed. So the correct answer will be option number D, that is commensalism. Question number 15 is from the ecosystem chapter, that is each trophic level has certain mass of living material at a particular time called as option number A standing crop, B PAR, C bionic mass, and D none of this. So we know standing crop refers to the total mass of the living organism, that is the biomass present in a trophic level at a specific time, and PAR, that is photosynthetically active radiation, is the range of the light wavelength used by the plants for the photosynthesis, and bionic mass is unrelated term here. So the correct answer will be here option number A, that is the standing crop. Question number 16 is from the succession topic, that is the species that invade a bare area are called. Option A is the climax community, B is the seri species, C is the pioneer species, and D is the xerarch species. So we know climax community is stable and final stage of succession. Second is the series species, which is a general term for the species in different stages, that is series of succession. C, which is the pioneer species, refers to the first species that colonize a bare or the barren area during the ecological succession. And xerarch species refers to the succession starting in the dry areas like deserts. So the correct answer will be option number C, that is the pioneer species. Next, question number 17 is from the biodiversity and the conservation, that is we save entire forest to save the tiger. This approach of conservation is called option number A in situ conservation, B ex situ conservation, C both in situ and ex situ conservation, and D none of the above. So we know in situ conservation means the conserving the species in their natural habitat, example protecting the whole forest ecosystem to save the tigers. B, which is the ex situ conservation, is conserving the species outside their natural habitat like zoos or the botanical garden. Since the question refers the entire forest, so it's clearly the answer will be option number A, that is the in situ conservation. Question number 18 is from the environmental issues topic water pollution, that is presence of large amounts of nutrient in water causes excessive growth of planktonic called option number A sonic boom, B algal boom, C plank bloom, and D biological oxygen demand. So sonic boom is a sound related phenomenon. B, which is the algal boom, occurs when excess nutrients, especially nitrates and phosphates, enters the water bodies, causing rapid and excessive growth of the planktonic algae, that is the phytoplankton. C, which is plank bloom, which is an invalid term here. And D, that is the biological oxygen demand, measures the oxygen needed by the microorganism to decompose the organic matter. So according to the question, the correct answer will be option number B, that is algal bloom. Next, question number 19 is from the reproductive health chapter, that is which among the following are copper releasing IUDs? Option number A CUT, B CU7, C multilode 375, and D all of these. So we know CUT, CU7, multiload 375, all these devices releases the copper ions which increases the phagocytosis of the sperm and reduces the sperm motility and preventing the fertilization. So the correct answer will be option number D, that is all of this. Next question number 20 is from the chapter strategies for enhancement in the food production, that is when breeding between same breed animal called. Option number A outcrossing, B outbreeding, C inbreeding and D inbreeding depression. We know outcrossing is the mating within same breed but not closely related animals. B, which is outbreeding, is the breeding between different breeds or the species. Next is the inbreeding, which is mating of the animals within same breed, especially between closely related individuals. And D, that is inbreeding depression, is the negative effects caused by the continuous inbreeding. So according to the question, the correct answer will be option number C, that is inbreeding. Next question is from the chapter 1 of class 11, that is Homo sapiens belongs to which order? Options are A Diptera, B Sapindals, C Poals and D Primata. So if you have read the table of the NCERT, there clearly written, that is option number A, which is Diptera, is the order of the insects, B, which is Sapindals, is the order of the mangoes, C, that is Poles, is the order of the wheat and D is the order of the humans, that is the Homo sapiens. So the correct answer will be D, that is Primata. Next question number 22 is from the chapter Biological Classification, Kingdom Fungi. That is, asexual reproduction takes place in Phycomycetes by. Options are number A non-motile zoospore or motile aplanospore, B motile zoospore or non-motile aplanospore, C motile zoospore or motile aplanospore and D non-motile zoospore or non-motile aplanospore. So the correct answer will be option number B, that is motile zoospore or non-motile aplanospore. Next question number 23 is from the plant kingdom chapter, topic bryophytes, that is the female sex organ in the bryophytes is called. Option number A antheridium, B antherozoids, C archegonium and D sporophyte. So option number A, that is antheridium, is the male sex organ, B antherozoids is the motile male gamete produced in the antheridium, C, that is archegonium, is the female sex organ and D, that is the sporophyte, is the diploid phase that develops after the fertilization and is not a reproductive organ. So the correct answer will be option number C, that is archegonium. Next question number 24 is from the animal kingdom, class Reptilia, that is the class Reptilia bears. Option number A cornified skin, B epidermal scale, C scutes and D all of this. So the correct answer will be D, all of this. Next question number 25 is from the plant morphology, that is pneumatophores are seen in. Option number A rhizophora, B ecornia, C magnifera indica and D solanum tuberosum. So pneumatophores are the specialized aerial roots that grow upward from the underground roots to help in the gas exchange in the waterlogged soil. The correct answer will be option number A rhizophora. Question number 26 is from the plant anatomy chapter, that is which among the following statement is true? Option number A is angiosperm lacks xylem parenchyma, B gymnosperm lack vessels in their xylem, C angiosperm lacks tracheids in their xylem and D gymnosperm lack xylem tracheids in their xylem. So we know angiosperm do have xylem parenchyma in them, so option A is false. Next, angiosperm have both vessels and tracheids in their xylem, so option number C is also false. Next, gymnosperms have xylems composed of mostly tracheids and they lack vessels. So D is also false. So the correct answer will be option number B, that is gymnosperms lack vessels in their xylem. Next question number 27 is which among the following are specialized connective tissue? Option number A is bone, B blood, C both bone and blood and D none of this. So we know specialized connective tissues are bones and the blood, where bones provide the structural support and function and blood transports the nutrients, gases and wastes. So the correct answer will be option number C, that is both bone and blood. Next question number 28 is from the cell chapter again, that is fluid mosaic model of the plasma membrane is proposed by whom? Option number A Singer Nicholson, B Robert Brown, C Robert Henry and D Camillo Golgi. This model describes the membrane as a fluid lipid bilayer with protein embedded like mosaics. So the correct answer will be option number A, that is fluid mosaic model of the plasma membrane is proposed by S. J. Singer and G. L. Nicholson in 1972. Yes, do remember the year here. Next question number 29 is adult human hemoglobin contains option number A 1 alpha subunit and 3 beta subunit, B 3 alpha subunit and 3 beta subunit, C 2 alpha subunit and 1 beta subunit and D 2 alpha subunit and 2 beta subunit. So we know adult human hemoglobin is a tetramer made up of 4 polypeptide chains, that is 2 alpha subunit chain and 2 beta subunit chain. So the correct answer will be option number D, that is 2 alpha subunit and 2 beta subunit. Next, the last question, that is question number 30, is from the cell division chapter, that is synaptonemal complex is formed in which phase of the meiosis 1? Options are A leptotene, B zygotene, C pachytene and D diplotin. So A, that is the leptotene, is when the chromosomes start condensing. B, that is the zygotene, is when the synaptonemal complex is formed. C, that is the pachytene, during which the crossing over occurs. And D, that is the diplotin, when the synaptonemal complex disassembles and the homologous chromosome begins to separate. So the correct answer will be option number B, that is the zygotene. So that's a wrap for the biology section of SVNIRTAR CET 2024. So as you can see that many questions were directly from the NCERT line. So if you are preparing for CET or NEET, then don't forget to learn or read the NCERT line by line. So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe the channel, because I'll be solving part 2 chemistry part of the SVNIRTAR CET 2024 of the same paper. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, because the video is dropping soon. And thanks for watching. Keep learning. I will see you in the next chemistry part. Bye bye.